Hello.
Why, hello there. Welcome to Pumpkin's fruit video number...
6.
I think it's about 8.
Okay.
Anyway, it's Valentine's Day.
Back by popular request.
Back by popular request, we have 2 new fruit. One of these you might recognize, and if you haven't, then you must live in a box. It's the old green papaya.
No, it's not. It's called a strawberry papaya. I got it because it was a little bit different.
Okay, I've never had this. Forget what I said. You don't live in a box.
Yeah, this is a strawberry papaya. And this one is called a Pepino Melon. I'm going to hold it this way because I bruised the other side of it.
Did someone say papi?
Pepino. They didn't say P.
I think pepin in French is like a seed.
Oh, do you think it's French?
Pepin. I think it's like maybe not Mexican, Spanish.
Great. So,
Ooh, delete this video.
in true fruit video form, we are totally unprepared. I don't know how to open it or cut it or if it's food.
I'm sure the strawberry papaya looks exactly like a papaya on the inside.
Still keep your knives.
Maybe it's more pinkish or more red.
I can't wait to find out about that.
And the Pepino Melon I've seen at like Ralph's grocery stores, I think, but they're always like $13 or something outrageous for how small it is.
Cool.
This one is a little bit bruised.
I did that. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That was my bad.
You're not forgiven.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Right down the...
I'm going to
Oh,
cut
I'll
this
get a bowl.
right down the center, and lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, it looks exactly like every single papaya you may have ever eaten in your entire
So
life.
if you've never eaten a papaya, this is for my homies in upstate New York who don't eat a lot of papayas. Papayas are good for you or something. But the craziest thing is that you can eat the seeds.
You can?
You can. You didn't know that?
I'm going to try one.
Eat a seed. They taste like pepper. They're like a little black peppercorn, but they're kind of good.
Oh my god, they are!
They're really good.
Who needs pepper when you have papaya seeds?
They're really something. So usually you can just take the seeds out because you don't want to eat like this many seeds, right?
Are there any scientists out there? Could you tell me if the papaya insides
Calling all scientists
are actually peppercorns? Because they taste exactly the same.
They're not.
But they might be.
I don't think you need a scientist to tell you that.
I mean,
Help us, we can't use Google.
I know peppercorns, what they look like, but where do they come from?
So
It's not a fruit.
the camera can't really see it, but
plant.
I'm just scraping out these seeds
guts.
here, you know. No problem, just using your ordinary tablespoon. There you're looking at some guts, totally edible seeds, and so this is what your papaya is going to look like after you scrape it out. This is a much smaller papaya. You can
Yellow
get
on the
papayas that
outside,
are
orange
huge.
on the inside.
You can get huge papayas if you don't know. Enormous, like footballs. But I think it's a little more manageable. This has maybe a little more of a reddish.
It's not. Pat's colorblind.
Oh.
It's more orangey, maybe a little bit
I'm gonna
pinkier.
see.
What's interesting about this papaya is the yellow on the outside. I don't usually see a little yellow rim. It smells pretty fresh. How I like to eat it is just, cut it in half and scoop.
Yeah, it's very scoopable fruit. Soft, very soft type of. Can I get some?
What's it?
Nice.
Mmm.
Ah! I dropped a piece, but.
It tastes like a papaya. It's a little bit bitter, then a little bit sweet and creamy, I would say.
Yeah, papaya. What an interesting flavor.
A little earwaxy, this one.
I'm not picking up a lot of earwax.
just a little bit.
Papaya's I think it's a very smooth fruit. This one does have a little more of a bitter side to it, which is kind of confusing. So that's definitely detracting from its 10-point markup.
No, I'm definitely getting a strong.
It was
taste
cheap
of
though.
earwax.
I should say that this only cost me like $3. I'm sorry about that for being cheap.
But if you go to like a 99 Ranch Market or any sort of Asian grocery store, they'll be like fairly cheap, and you can buy large boxes of them.
Not this one. Big ones. Awesome
Large ones, yeah.
And the bigger, the better.
Probably
they're gonna get a little
non-organic,
soft on the
but-
outside when they're ripe. You know what? Can I say something that's maybe a little off color?
Does that have to do with politics?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever I eat a papaya, not this one, okay, but most papayas, I get like an essence, and don't ask me how I know this, but a little essence of like a vaginality.
So, so I don't know really where that, but it's a very vaginal fruit.
But you know what? Maybe what
And this one doesn't have that. So maybe
what you're feeling is like the texture, because it's a little bit.
No. No.
It has a little bit of a stickiness to it. Not that I would know.
Gross, Kimberly. You would not know, I think. I don't know what you know.
I don't know. But I was just.
But I'm glad we're talking about it. I'm glad it's come up. So anyway, the strawberry papaya doesn't taste nearly as vaginal to me. And by the way, and this is not because I'm a pervert, that flavor is not a turnoff. Anyway, so let's move on. I don't know how to cut up the pepino melon, right?
But I'm going to figure out how.
Pepino melon. You want to just give it a good shank? So, melon, Kim, knife.
And as you can see, it kind of looks a little watermelon.
Yeah, it's really pretty,
but it's,
yellowy green to me.
It's light. It's got a soft
So
skin.
Kim is just turning it up on its end, cutting it straight down, like long ways of football, if you would. Ooh, let him see, let him see.
Oh.
I'm so
This one
sorry.
looks
I'm
disgusting.
sorry I bruised it. I'm sorry about that. We really need to up the quality on these videos if we're going to keep going.
We're talking vaginal.
Give
it a good look,
I hope
guys.
that's not what you're dealing with there, champ.
No. It's really gross and I don't want to eat it.
I can't wait. Okay, so this is gross. This looks like brains. This looks like maybe the seed pod of it.
It kind of looks banana-y.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like an ordinary seed thing. It's going in with the refuse. Okay, I'll just chop off the dark colored parts where I bruised the crap out of it. Boink, gone.
So what I expect from a melon is juicy flavor, bursting, and this looks like a banana to me. Like the texture of it. It seems like it's going to be thick and non-juicy.
You know what I expect from a melon? I expect a sweet squash. That's just how I think of them.
I'm very on the fence about squashes. I've gone into them, but
Kim,
something about the texture
whiff,
of
why
like
don't you?
a zucchini especially. I'm not about zucchinis.
This tastes like a
unless
watermelon.
it's in bread.
Or this smells like a watermelon. Like a very light watermelon.
Oh, jeez.
Give it a good chomp there, champ.
Okay. All right. Part 2, I guess. Wow, switching to a new phone. Sorry.
Wow, I hope we can combine these videos somehow.
Yeah, I think where we left
Sweet.
off, I was
We should go
describing
fast
the
though, because I don't want
texture.
this one to go.
Certainly. It looks like, it smells like a watermelon. It tastes not very good.
I would agree.
It's not very sweet.
Mealy.
It's mealy, that's the word.
It's damnably
like a
mealy.
apple.
Not sweet.
That isn't sweet.
It's
almost like a vegetable.
It's just dreadful. But I'm gonna eat from the other end. Maybe it's less bruised over there.
It's full of water.
I don't mind that. I wouldn't say that's you're full
yeah, that's
of
what you
water.
expect from a melon. But what does it taste like? Like a pear that's unripe?
I sure am glad I brought papaya to wash this bullshit down.
Like a plantain. If a plantain were juicy, this is what it would taste like. And I'm talking about like plantain chips or
Okay, moving on.
banana chips.
Okay, so
not even banana chips.
let's
It's not that sweet.
strawberry papaya on a scale.
From 1 to 10?
1 to 10, please. And you can use decimals if you need.
This fruit is sweet, but it's a little too bitter for my liking. I am very cautious about privacy, so I have tape on my camera at all times. That's what you're seeing on that little flap.
Yeah, so that's a fun thing. Oh, this, coming into the frame there, Kimberly is paranoid about someone watching her out of her phone all the time, so she tapes it over.
You can never be too sure. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Okay.
I would give this...
No vaginality, but not as good as a regular papaya.
like a 4.
6.6 for
No,
me,
5.
actually. A papaya is a great thing.
I love papayas.
You could
but
never go under like a solid
if I
6
went
for
to
me
the
with a
store
papaya.
and bought this papaya for $3 and came home and ate it, I mean, 5. Solid 5.
Okay, how much would you have to? How much do you think is a good price for that food?
$2.
A $2 fruit.
Yeah.
People, don't overpay.
No.
Okay, I like that. Okay, and then the Pepino melon, this dratted. I was
It's
gonna say
ratchet
I
and
was gonna
shredded.
drat. I was trying to use the word drat. What a piece of garbage you are.
It's like
You are. I wonder if this one's not
rat
right.
food. If I were a rat, I would eat this and I'd have a feast.
This is
But
compost
if I were
here,
human,
people.
which I am,
Compost.
I would hate this. No, this is like...
If I wasn't in Kimberly's house right now, I'd throw it right on the ground.
And it looks unappealing as well.
Okay, so this melon I give like, on just probably being basic sustenance,
A
a
2.
1.2.
Oh, that's...
No, I'm not
lower
even
than I would
kidding.
say.
I don't like it. I'm not having any fun with the flavor or the texture. I didn't like cutting it up. It bruised way too easily.
So I
didn't
have
throw
some
my
ideas.
bag.
Perhaps how people eat this is they stick like tagine on it or a bunch of like seasoning, you know, to cover the disgusting taste of
like
it.
chili lemon or
Like
something like
maybe
that.
it would
You
be
just
better like that. That's
douse
why I
it.
gave it a 2 because
Yeah,
maybe
but
people
that
like this
doesn't.
way.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
okay.
there's a way
Maybe
to
there's a
prepare
way
it
to
that we
prepare it
haven't
better that we don't
found
know.
out. Yeah.
But eating it as a raw fruit, it gets a 1.1. Okay, so final thing, and
I had to wash my hands.
Oh yeah. So this is a chocolate, a round chocolate
It's a disc.
that Kim really likes, and I saw it in a store today
Cacao.
when I was out shopping on a art
it's
department
Mexican
job.
chocolate, and I can say that because
It's really
it
good.
Is it?
I
Or
think
is
you
it
can.
Aztecian?
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying something's Mexican.
No, I know, but before I was trying to say Spanish.
It's
I forgot the
it's
word.
great. So it's very coarse, if I remember. The ingredients are pretty simple. Here, you can get started. Organic cacao beans, organic cane sugar, and this one has organic cinnamon, which Kim, I invite you to review here.
When
Because Kim's
I-
never had the cinnamon. I
When
know.
I eat cinnamon, I need it to be organic because where else? What are they adding to it? You know, they might be adding.
And just in
sedatives,
case this video ends early, like
Sedatives.
this camera runs out of space as well.
chemicals.
Thank you all so much.
If
Keep
I
on coming back.
eat cinnamon and I fall asleep, then I know there's a sedative
Hopefully
in
it takes less than 2 years before our next video.
Oh, yummy. Okay.
Oh, it's delicious, you people.
Get close.
You want this.
Get in there close.
You want this.
So,
So
you
it's
can split
stone
it up into little
ground.
triangles.
They grind up this cacao by
It's nice
stone,
and
so
powdery
they say.
when you eat it, like
Arr.
tiny little
Yeah, it's a little
salt
gritty.
granules. Yeah.
Eat it, Kim. I want one. Oh, and look at, like it breaks nicely, like into a little wheel pattern all the way. Like we really recommend it. This is called
This is really sweet though.
Taza chocolate. T-A-Z-A. Taza chocolate, and it's round. So go get yourself some of this. If you see it, treat yourself to Taza chocolate.
I'm
Oh,
tasting
and there's
the
like
sugar.
little letters.
There's a little too much sugar in this.
I'm sorry.
For
so
me.
that's a Z. You can kind of see on there.
So I believe this chocolate is mainly used for what is
sure.
it called? Like hot chocolate.
And there's
like
no
Mexican
milk
hot
in it.
chocolate,
If you're dairy
where
free
they'll
like
melt
me,
it and then add a little bit of milk and then mix it around. And I think that's why it's so sweet. But it tastes like Christmas.
no milk in this. This is so good. I'm gonna eat it with a little bit of this pepper from the papaya.
And fun fact, they actually sell this chocolate with pepper in it. Like you can get black pepper.
So here we go. This is Pat trying to make something special happen. Sorry about that.
I might do that too.
Mmm. Really good stuff.
Ooh.
So everyone,
Oh yeah. Mmm.
maybe you can do like we do. Oh, Jeff's here.
Great.
Get yourself a papaya, some Taza chocolate.
You can see the
Probably
little
skip the Pepino Melon.
sugar
And
inside of it.
have a
It's a
wonderful
little too much
Valentine's
for
Day,
me.
everybody.
If you're a dark chocolate person like I am, you probably won't like this specific one. Not the cinnamon because it's too sweet. What I look for in chocolate is the bitterness of it.
Yeah, they had a 70%. The 70% like super dark chocolate cacao is pretty great. But
children
Kim
will love
never
this.
tries cinnamony things, so it's a weird fruit video. Weird chocolate video.
Fruit and chocolate.
Yeah, those go together, right? Valentine's Day, right? Go out there and make some love.
Bye-bye.